What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Get Rich or Go Broke Trying. I'm your host, Eddie Kang. Hope everybody had a great weekend. 50-50 once again, last show. It's better than a losing weekend, but I'm ready to get back on the winning side of things. Did call out a plus 140 winner for Charlotte FC on my Facebook page Saturday. So hopefully you saw the story and were able to catch that. We're going to get right to the recap and we're going to move on. I got all tennis for y'all today. I believe all of it is tomorrow. ATP Toronto is this week and I believe half of next week. I don't think it's all 2 weeks. But Toronto, the men are playing in Toronto and the women are playing in Montreal. So I got a little bit from both. Starting with Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. We're taking Leylah Fernandez minus 3.5 games versus Maya Joint. Now, they actually just played, I want to say, last Monday. Leylah Fernandez won 6-3, 6-3. It was either 6-3, 6-3 or 6-2, 6-3. She beat her in the round of 16 on Leylah's way to winning the Washington 500 last week. I believe she just won it Saturday. Fernandez is in really good form. I wanted to take the 4.5 because they had minus 4.5 at like plus 120. Seeing as she just beat her by 6 games a week ago, I really wanted to place that. But, Maya Joint does have pride. She is a pretty good tennis player. I'm expecting her to put up a better showing in this game, so I just played it safe with the minus 3.5 for minus 125. Moving on to Tuesday at 2:50 p.m. This one's probably going to get pushed back to like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I have I have an official pick and I got 2 leans for this match. Wame Munar is playing Francisco Cerundolo. You've heard Cerundolo's name a lot over the last couple weeks because it's been a lot of clay tournaments and the Cerundolo brothers are clay freaks. I believe little brother just I know he went to the finals in the tournament a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if he won it or not. But big brother does this thing on the clay too. The low is, I believe it was a minus. Let me pull it back up because I took Munar Marlene is a plus 120 favorite. So yeah, he's minus 150 as the favorite. Only thing is that this is not a clay match, which is both of these guys' preference. It's a hard court. Cerundolo has the better record on hard court. He's a 500 player on hard court, but Munar is only a 33% hard court winner, but he's 8-5 on hard court this year. Has beaten some really good players on hard court. My pick for this match is both players to win a set. The total for the over 2.5 sets is plus 110. I think that's good juice for 2 players who doesn't have a solid track record of dominating on hard court. If you want to be a little riskier, I do like Munar to win the match. If you want, you can take Munar to win 2-1 at plus 320. Me personally, I'm just gonna roll it safe with the both to win a set. Just because Munar, he's not injured right now, but he has been dealing with injuries on and off this year, so it's really hard to back him consistently. He just had a really good run at Wimbledon. I believe he's put his hardcore struggles behind him, but Cerundolo any day can come in and, put up a fight. So I'm just going to play both to win a set at plus 110. Next, we're going with Riley Opelka versus Tomasz Mahach. I'm trying to get the time for y'all. That's at 4 p.m. Tuesday, so probably like 5:36. We're also taking the over 2.5 sets on this match at plus 105. 5 of Opelka's last 7 matches, both players won a set. You know me, I'm one that loves trends, especially if it leads to fucking extra money. Mahach hasn't played a match since July 3rd. Opelka's played 4 matches since Mahach's last match. I expect Mahach to win, but just because he hasn't played in almost a month, I wouldn't be surprised if Opelka wins the first set just off of rust. They have played twice this year. Mahach won both times. He beat Opelka in the Australian Open 3-2 back in January, and then I believe they played in Miami in March. I'm double checking for you guys now. Yeah, it was Miami in March, and Mahach won 2-0 in this match, 7-6, 6-3. So even on that match, Opelka almost won. Opelka could have won that first set 7-6 instead of losing it 6-7. So I really like both players to win a set at plus 105. Then my last pick of the day, this is the shit bowl of the tournament. Like, to be honest with you, Giovanni Pericard, who has burned me on this show about 4 or 5 times this year. He's playing Holger Rune, who also, now both of these players I won a decent bit of money with last year. Rune is a top 10 to 15 player when he has his mind right. Pericard is just the serve god. But both are extremely unreliable and inconsistent this year. I mean, Rune just got told by the tennis league he needs to stop selling his broken rackets. This dude has been breaking rackets during games on purpose just to sell them for extra money off the court. He's always hurt. I wish I had the quote. He lost to Jari in Wimbledon and says 9 times out of 10 I beat this dude. Today was just that one day. He's still a kid, like, up here mentally. And Pericard just, I don't know what it is with Pericard this year. Like, he really finished the year strong last year. I really had high expectations for him. Pretty much the way I've been talking about Fonseca this year was how I was expecting to be talking about Pericard. And he's just really let me down. So I'm not picking a winner in this match. I've learned my lesson with both of these fools. But I don't trust either one of them to win in straight sets. So I'm taking both players to win a set at a plus 120. So there it is. We got a lot of plus money for y'all on the board this week. That's the one thing I love about tennis, man. You can stay finding some juice on some bets, man. Especially if you start paying attention to, like, you know, data points and shit like that. Which is really what I use for football. Like, I really apply, like, my football research and stuff to tennis, and it was a very lovely year. Let's just say the least. Let's just say that, to say the least. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna come back either Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday. I'm gonna have some soccer for you guys mixed in, but it's pretty much, you know, tennis and soccer until football starts in the next couple weeks. Get rich or go broke trying, baby. Let's hit these tickets.